Theo, what's going on where you are?
Yeah, it's the first day of the 48 strike. You've just listed those dates, and we're seeing some more strike dates later this week. But here in Paddington, it was fairly quiet beginning of the day, but throughout the day, it's been getting busier as, of course, rush hour at the moment. If we can just look over my right shoulder, we've got the departure board, which says, please inquire. So there are services running, but there are also some which may be changing times or no longer running at all. But it's affecting people who are travelling across different parts of the UK. And here's what they had to say earlier when we asked them whether you support them and how their journeys have been today.
We've been lucky enough to have people stay with over in Streatham, so we were supposed to come up from Swansea today, but we actually came up last night, stayed over in Streatham, and then the bus and tube system will be fantastic for doing whatever we want to do today.
So for you, was it like planning ahead and just making sure you can get to where you need to be?
It meant an extra day, and it meant driving up from Swansea instead of taking the train. So that in itself is an inconvenience, but when we're actually in London, getting around London, the bus and tube is keeping us going, so we're fine.
So I've come from Brussels, so heading down to Devon, but yeah, the strike's kind of inconvenient, but I guess it's necessary so they get their pay rises, so yeah. Yeah, I think people can still travel around and get around if they need to, even with the strikes. But obviously you just have to plan a bit more carefully to kind of make sure you can get to where you want to. So for example, Devon today, I think they've got like 4 trains running. And then after 3 o'clock, there's nothing running, so yeah, there we go.
Well, I come from Wales yesterday, so it wasn't too bad yesterday, but there was quite a few delays. Obviously, this morning's been quite tricky. 2 of my trains were cancelled, but I've managed. Well, I hope this one's coming. I think it's 1:15, but it's not going to take me all the way home. So from like when I get to Cardiff, I'll have to arrange a lift to get home. So if this does cancel, then I'm fully stuck here till Thursday. So we'll just pray that doesn't cancel. But yeah, just hoping for the best now, really, to get home.
Now, RMT members yesterday in the evening rejected a deal that was offered. Network Rail offering them 5% this year and 4% next year. We spoke to some of those members this morning on the picket line. They were saying they don't want to be here, but they want to send the message that pay and conditions as well for them aren't acceptable. So it's said to be another difficult few days for commuters. We've already heard from RAC who are saying they've had more people calling in to ask for help, as of course it's causing traffic and accidents elsewhere. But of course it's going to be a difficult few days for commuters, and it's worth checking before you travel.
Yeah, 100%. Theo, thank you very much. Theo Chikomba there at Paddington Station.